Hi, sir. I've done my bachelor's in 2021, and since then I didn't do anything. And I have 10 lakhs cash with me. And can you process my profile for Australia?
Australia.
Yeah.
Did you write your IELTS or anything?
No, if you suggest, I'll write it.
Okay, right. Students, whoever are planning for it, there are a lot of students who are asking the same questions over here. And they wanted to study in Australia. They have about 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs or 5 lakhs or whatever it is. Australia, first you need to understand is the total budget of Australia. The minimum university, because you will have 4 semesters. So आपको 4 semester रहेंगे. ये 4 semester का फीस कम से कम की बात कर लिया तो आपको approximately 28 lakhs is the minimum that you are looking at, and up to 35 lakhs depends on whether it is in the middle level or in the high G8 level. So 28 lakhs or 30 lakhs is the average fees that you will actually pay for Australia. Among this one, you need to have about 2 semesters fees in hand. You will pay 1 semester's fee. The second semester should be held for you for your safety plan. Now, your question, are you eligible to go for Australia? अगर आप ऑस्ट्रेलिया को जाना चाह रहे हैं, the first and foremost, as of now, GTE 2023 GTE is very, very strict. What they are looking at is more than the profile, more than your percentage, more than your IELTS. They are looking at your sponsors, whether it is your mother or your father, your both. So both of them should have minimum 10 lakhs income. They need to have 10 lakhs income, provable income, that is with bank slips, salary slips, and bank deposits as well. So that's how they need to have. So 10 lakhs plus ITRs. So ITRs has to be the documentation. So Australia is very what you call particular. It's not just about the money. तो पैसों के लिए नहीं जाते वो लोग. आपके पास 10 लाख हो 1 करोड़ हो, they need to know their proof. So basically your parents or your sponsor should have 10 lakhs as your as their income as a proof, and that 10 lakhs has to be 5 lakhs between your mother or father, or 10 lakhs one person. Then once these things are there, they're ITR, so at least last 2-3 years we need to have. Now in this case, you say you have 10 lakhs in hand, that's not going to count, because if I have to show liquid cash, then it has to be minimum 3 months or 6 months. So that's how they will do it. Previously, some students or some consultants, there's 10 lakhs, they would say like, okay, fine, they've sold certain property and they got their 10 lakhs. Now I need to show them proof as well. Or some people have said like, okay, fine, I have rental income, so they will get it. Now, even for that one, they should have, if your parents or anybody has business, you need to have GST registration form, if any, whatever are the proofs to show that they have a business, their transactions. Once that is done, so then your ITRs or what you are going to pay and how you are going to pay, all these things have to be submitted. Without these things, if you go just with your profile or anything like that, you are wasting your time, you are wasting your money, and etc., and as well as a rejection for Australia. For Australia, let me tell you, even if it's rejected for a visitor visa or a student visa, once it is rejected, they will not consider you again. So prepare for the budget and as well as the documentation. Documentation is pivotal. Let me tell you, documentation is pivotal. That is proofs. So your parents has to have income, ITRs, and at a certain period. Now in India, we can pay 2 years income in 1 year. Even that is not accepted. That means, let me explain you slowly. क्या होता है, sometimes even as a business, if I fail to pay my taxes last year, sometimes they will say, my CA will say, so don't worry, you pay last year and this year, this time. Even that thing is not accepted, but I need to put it 3 or 4 years together, last 3 or 4 years, then this is accepted. Just keeping this 2 years income tax returns is not going to be enough. So it is really tough. So do not go for fake documents or do not go for adjusted documents like your consultant said. He'll make about 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 out of it, but your profile will have a rejection. If you have proper documentation, proper finances, then think about Australia. First criteria for Australia is how to reach Australia. Then you can think about whether it is 3 years PSW or 5 years PSW or PR. So these are all later on facts. But the first thing is, how do I get a visa for Australia is our first key thing. That's number one. Number two is, now as far as your IELTS is concerned, I would suggest 6.5, not less than 6, or 6, not less than 6 is minimum. Some universities would actually consider your backlogs. Some university will actually consider your your percentage. All these things. Some do not mind. So they are like, even if you are 58 or 59 or 60. Australia is one of the finest country for you. Part times are plenty. Your salaries are about some $23-24 per hour, and sometimes you will even make 40 if you are working in the industrial side of it. There is time and off system if you're working weekends or if you're working on public holidays. So there are a lot of benefits, and if you're working full time, it's anybody's guess. I know some students are making about $3,000 to $4,000. There are a lot of benefits, but benefits aside, look at your profile first. How do we reach there without making any mistakes? So that's a suggestion I can give it to you guys. Thank you. For free counseling, call us. If you need more clarification, talk to our counselors. They will explain you whether your profile suits or not. Thank you.